All right. If you're willing to follow this so far, if you're on board with this, then you may be thinking, how do I get to the next level, right? How do I escalate and improve from here? How do I maintain consistency over the long term, right? Anybody can make these 1% changes once or twice. Anybody can have a good day, but how do you show up consistently time after time? Here's one example, and this is going to lead us into what I think is the most powerful way to change behavior, which is environment design. So the story here is about a guy named Trent Dursmid, and Trent was a young banker in his early 20s, 23, 24, in Abbotsford, Canada. And this was in the 90s. Abbotsford was still a small suburb of Vancouver, not a whole lot of banking deals coming through there. And he was tasked with being a young salesman, a young broker, and this is the strategy that he followed. He had one simple habit. Every morning, I would start with 120 paper clips in one jar, and I would keep dialing the phone until I'd move them all to a second jar. So you had a couple of 120 paper clips, make a sales call, move one over. Repeat 120 times. And he did that every single day, and over the first 2 years, he grew his book from $0 to $5 million in business. He ended up making $75,000 the first year. A couple years later, he negotiated that into a $200,000 job, still in his mid-20s. And this is all he did. He's like, I didn't check analyst reports. I didn't check stock reports. I didn't check the weather. I didn't look at how the business and technology scene was doing. I just made calls. And for every behavior that we're going to perform, whether you want to be a better athlete, a better musician, a better business person, there is some core fundamental task that drives results. And if you do that task and you do it 120 times a day, every day, you're going to get a lot of results.